Do you think that this shows a failure in the media when even the supposedly liberal MSNBC did not even report on safety violations, despite the fact that the Reuters article was available at that time that showed all these safety violations? What do you guys think?
Well, it's an absolute disgrace. I'm so sick of the mainstream media that I don't even watch them at all anymore, not even MSNBC. MSNBC, I used to be on their side, but you know, it just seems like the farther and farther right Fox gets, it gives them more permission for CNN and MSNBC to go farther right themselves. Fox, just like the radical Republicans, seems to drag other people along with them towards the right side of the field. And at this point, all mainstream media is too corporate based to be a reliable source for news and world coverage of things in honest perspective, because they're just basically told what they can and cannot say, and how much they can and cannot say. I mean, they're basically useless. They're basically useless.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more fair. I know, right? Just to the fact that the numbers that I had gotten from Media Matters were from like 2 weeks ago, because there was, I couldn't find any up-to-date numbers. So there's a possibility that MSNBC could have, or CNN could have ran more stories involving these violations. However, I'm not entirely sure. So I just want to keep that real for
right.
That's watching. I'm you know what? I'm fair. Am I not merciful?
I think the only thing we're going to hear from Fox pretty much from now on is, if it hasn't happened yet, you wait for it. They're going to start bitching about how liberals are going to use this explosion as an excuse to try to get the government under our skin and get swell government
regulations.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Daniel, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes, a good example is CNN, which is supposedly supposed to be down in the middle, which is basically very pro-corporate. After the Boston bombings was throwing out many conjecture, they're making up facts before they even had them. So people that I know that were very faithful CNN viewers couldn't listen to them anymore, because they're giving out different information every 10, 15 minutes. MSNBC, the supposedly liberal media, there has never been such thing as the liberal media. Before 2003, MSNBC was very pro-conservative. In many ways now, it's just a form of misinformation with a centrist twist. And that is the two corporate media that you have. The only thing I can suggest is that Americans get their news from the free media, the Mediaite Reuters of England, Huffington Post, ITM, etc.